So could you talk a little bit about the economics of the current agriculture system, and particularly maybe some of the economic challenges of transitioning to more environmentally friendly growing practices?
Yeah, I think you have to start with a story about aims and design. What have we designed our food system to do? And since the start of the sort of agricultural revolution and large scale farming that sort of came out of post World War technological developments in terms of chemical fertilizer and this green revolution that we've talked about, what you are realizing is it was designed to deliver calories as cheaply and efficiently as possible. Now, calories is distinct from nutrition, consequences in your land management practices on the surrounding environment, consequences for human populations that sit alongside those productions. And the system, by and large, has done a really good job at attaining that goal. We can deliver calories very cheaply and quite efficiently at this point. Now, what we haven't accounted for when we think about just that one dimension of capital, which is financial capital, which we've really optimized for there, we have all these externalities. We have the proliferation of pesticide exposure as a way of managing these fields. We have degradation of nutrient density because we're not taking care of our soil. We're not actually taking care of the microbiology in the soil, treating it as living. We've been really good, again, with the aim of delivering calories cheaply. We've designed a lot of our technologies to produce a green plant that yields and is shippable. In a lot of cases, we've designed tomatoes with really thick skin so that they can ship. We've designed things that we can pick early. And so when it shows up, 1,000 miles later somewhere, it, looks like a fruit that we recognize. We've designed apples that can survive and stay crisp, 11 months in cold storage. So that design starts to become a really important facet. What do we want our food system to actually deliver, if not calories as cheaply as possible? If that is a part of what we want in the future of our food system, what else is actually important to us? And that's the conversation that I'm often sort of engaged in the way that I interact with our stakeholders across that system, and even trying to discern, where do consumers want this to go? What sort of relationship do we want to have with our food system? Do we want something that tastes really good? Do we want it to be really healthy? Do we want it to not damage the environment and the people who are actually cultivating these products? Because I think if we actually very intentionally design for those things, I think we have a pretty good shot at attaining them. But right now, for a long time, I should say, we weren't really designing with those things in mind, and so we got the food system that we sort of designed for. And so, the trope now is like, is our food system broken? No, it's doing what it was designed to do. But we need to sort of reframe that definition of like, this is what's actually important to us now. Maybe we should think about different ways to do this.